Welcome, Nuevo, to round 2 of the Victory Road tournament. As Force presented, Victory Road is going to continue in epic fashion. 32 competitors embarked on an amazing journey. That is the Nuevo's Battlers League. They fought tooth and nail, and to get this far, they now stand as top 8 battlers of the season. In this match, we're going to be examining Simon versus Arjun, or Arjun, who is Crash, and Silver, who is going to be Simon. After the defending GMP Simon had a tough start to the season, taking a 2-game gap behind the leader in his division. After doing some soul searching, he came back for a roaring second half of the season and ultimately ended on a 4-1 ride. Arjun had his division locked from the get-go, rattling off a total of 8 wins in a row before seeing his first loss. Arjun has been a force to be reckoned with this season. As we can see, the teams are ready, the competitors are set. Both look very, very promising and very, very dominating. There were 2 rounds of this. However, I only used the round that was not forfeited. So at one point, one of these competitors did forfeit on the second match. So this is the first of a series of 2 matches. And I've not seen this match yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just start. Basically, what we're looking at are really, really offensive teams. It seems like Simon's going to have the more defensive type, while Arjun is going to be using more of an offensive set. So without going into too much detail, we're just going to go ahead and start this round 2 match. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Okay. So anyway, Simon's going to start off with a Spider Bread here. And Crash is going to go ahead and go into his Excadrill, which is pretty well known, used by Crash. Anyway, obviously the Spider Bread is going to start by setting up his Sticky Web, and then Crash is going to go ahead and start up by setting up his Stealth Rock. So both of them are going to set up hazards this first turn. Anyway, they got Banchel is going to go ahead and go for his Giga Drain, while we're going to see Excadrill go for the Rapid Spins, remove the webs. With that, Excadrill has done his job. He's going to go ahead and return and go straight into his Talonflame this turn. Obviously not fearing any type of Thunder attack or anything of that nature. Spider Bread, the Gavancho is going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain. Talonflame is going to obviously outspeed him at every turn. It's going to go ahead and with his priority Brave Bird to do tremendous damage to this guy. Thanks to the neutral damage, due to the bug typing, Gavancho is going to go down. Now someone's going to go ahead and go into his Rotom Heat, which is the lesser used Rotom, but is still seen. With that, Arjun's going to go into his Hydreigon. Rotom's going to go ahead and use his Overheat, which Hydreigon should be able to take quite well due to his Dragon typing. That's over half due to his tremendous damage output. But now Hydreigon is go ahead and retaliate with his own high damage output move, which is going to be the Draco Meteor, which is going to be able to KO this Rotom. There's 2 down on Simon's side. Arjun has a full party. He's going to go ahead and switch out against the Tentacruel, not want to stay in, and go into his Rotom Wash. Tentacruel's going to go for the Scald. And then Rapid Spin to get these rocks off the side of the field. Rotom is carrying the Rocky Helm, which is going to be doing damage periodically. And it's going to go ahead and go for the Boat Switch this turn. Tentacruel does take this pretty well, obviously, especially defensively invested. But Crash is going to go ahead and switch to his Gardevoir. Now he's going to reveal his Mega to be the Mega Gardevoir. And it's going to send the Thunderbolt right into his Tentacruel, which is going to be able to KO it this turn. Or almost KO it this turn. I spoke a little bit too soon. More hazards from Simon's side. And another hyper voice from Gardevoir. And I believe Simon is using a different team than what he's been using throughout the season. So I'm a little odded out by this, but it's fine. Anyway, Gardevoir is going to go ahead and go for the hyper voice, which is going to be able to KO the Gliscor. Now Simon is 4 down. He only has 2 Pokemon left. Arjun is utterly dominating right now in this match. And he's making really good plays. He's going to go ahead and return this Gardevoir, not wanting to get iron-headed, and he's going to go into the Rotom. I'm not sure why Simon is playing like this, to be honest. Wait, there goes the knockoff. The knockoff the Rocky Helm from this Rotom. And Rotom's going to go ahead and go for the Will-O-Wisp to reduce the damage output by this guy and the slow kill it. Wait, another Iron Head from Simon. That's going to do, I think, 7 HP. And Rotom's going to go ahead and go for the Volt Switch, switch back out. Almost killing the Soka. Simon's Bisharp. Wait, here comes the Talonflame. Turning to the field. The burn is actually going to kill the Bisharp this turn. Anyway, Simon's going to go ahead and send out his Mega of his own, which is going to be his Mega Altaria. We have not really seen this NBL season. Talonflame's going to go ahead and go for the Brave Bird. And he's going to almost KO this guy. Wait, there's the Body Slam from Altaria, which is going to crit and knock out this Talonflame. It's going to be the first Pokemon that goes on Arjun's side. So right now they're 5-1. And with Gardevoir able to outspeed, he's going to be able to KO this Mega Altaria quite easily, in fact. Anyway, that's going to be the match. Arjun does take this win, and Simon does forfeit the second match, so I did decide to show this one over the second match. This team, I'm not really sure why Simon used this team, to be perfectly honest. I have to ask him at some point, but he used quite different Pokemon earlier in the NBL, so I'm not sure why he decided to switch it up here in Victory Road. Anyway, Arjun's going to go into the next round. It's round 3, so congrats to him. Simon's going to be knocked out of the tournament. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.